Andy, though, let's see if he's ready for it. I mean, we gave up all the hype a little bit earlier, and now Sandstorm going to be coming out of the gate. You know what, Sam?
Yeah, okay,
I'm trying to do my job, man.
I mean, okay. No, sorry for cramping your style. Didn't mean to. Either way, we got Boosk and Sandstorm. So yeah, Kazuya and R.O.B. Obviously, big target for Kazuya to hit. It's a big target for every character, though. Big difference going to be how much damage can you pile on at once. Boosk is going to have to just... I feel like you bunker down and just get super defensive in this one.
Yep. Okay. Going to be able to create some more space here. Okay, back air is not going to connect here, so this is perfect positioning for Sandstorm. I feel like that's going to be good data as well. Boosk always going to go high rather than low, so the next time we see a laser, it'll probably go high. Speaking of going high, a little too high on the platform, now going to eat the R.O.B up there, going to pass the chance time, a good air dodge down to avoid everything else that's coming into the parry rage drive. That's a way to start a set, Steve.
No, that's exactly what you needed if you're Sandstorm. I mean, Rage Drive, it's crazy how one character gets a final smash and everyone else doesn't.
Yeah.
But R.O.B. going to make up the difference, and Boosk, the man piloting this purple Gundam, it seems like, going to do quite well in order to get it done. Yeah, I guess it's a whole lot of risk reward, especially with this character.
Ooh,
getting bopped around a little bit, but then again, R.O.B. has the means to keep out Kazuya, but man, is it just so difficult to resist at times.
Yeah, it's just...
imposes his will.
Yeah, it's just the one touch, man. Here comes Sandstorm once again, just getting all the percentage that he needs. Backing it up, staying in center stage, using the footsies. Once again, if it's anybody who knows footsies in this venue the best, it's definitely got to be Sandy. Gyro is going to connect, though. Gets the read on the throw down. Sandstorm going to roll in, and now kind of forcing the corner here. I love the roll away because he knew that Boost was going to play it a little bit more aggressive here. Down throw. Oh, mashes out a little bit late, so the up tilt doesn't connect, but here comes Rage Drive, Stu. This could go any way right now.
Now, gets the gyro not playing as big a part as I would have initially expected, but I guess it's just kind of waiting for Sandstorm to maybe get on the stage.
Yeah,
I was kind of expecting it to be the means through which you force Kazuya off, but sometimes you don't need that. Sometimes you're able to get that grab into the up smash. Standard R.O.B. stuff, but then again, sometimes, what's the theme of today? Sometimes simple is best.
Yep, I've said that the entire time. The grab not going to be able to do it. Going to throw the laser up. It's going to match Boosk's kind of trajectory there. Putting himself on the corner here. Nair. Oh, okay. Kazuya just saying, yeah, no, you get that Nair, and that's really it. The laser, though, not going to be able to do it. Boosk once again going high, saying, you know what, let me just take my time. Let me just ice you out just a little bit, but that does not matter. Game one going on over to Sandstorm here, looking as strong as ever.
Yeah, and it's just the strings, everything. And the fact that R.O.B. is such a heavy body that you get to bop around for free damage. Obviously, yeah, you don't even have to aim the laser all that much. You just kind of auto-sight onto the thing. Yep, and that looked like it was nowhere near him, but at the same time, you know, this is what you get for playing a heavy. This is the tax. This is true for every single heavy, and you're better than pretty much all of them. So you really do have to just live with that. This is the deal that with the devil that you signed.
Live with yourself.
Yeah.
Just live with yourself.
This is the deal with the devil that you signed, and guess what? I've got the devil gene, so what are you going to do about that? You're going to die about it, is what you're doing.
Layson appreciates. I just want you guys to know that Layson appreciates every single reference that Stu says. Yeah. Every single one.
Play Tekken.
I think we should all be playing Tekken.
Yes.
Small Battlefield's definitely.
See my king.
Oh, wow. The guy who loves wrestling playing the wrestling character. Shocking.
Yeah. Also Xiaoyu. Anyway, get Small Battlefield game number 2. Yeah,
this is a really good stage for both characters. I don't think it's definitely coming down to stage at this point. It's definitely coming down to just who can extend their combos a little bit further. Sandstorm, though, going to provide some pressure on the ledge, but good on Boost at the Nair. There comes WGF. And wow, okay, good on Boost to say, you know what, I'm going to go up, and away. But unfortunate kind of stop drop from Sandy, because that definitely could have been it for him.
Yeah, but still not going to give up the ghost just yet. Sitting at 58%. I mean, Boosk is going to have to work. It's one of those things where R.O.B. is going to have to work just a little bit, and that's unfamiliar territory for R.O.B.'s just in general. But Boosk, certainly no stranger to having to work against a potentially superior competition, or at least more celebrated competition, certainly, as Sandstorm, just a great platform brawler player in general throughout so many titles, and certainly past, present, and future of this game, and of Pennsylvania in general, being challenged by this R.O.B, but still both living to high percentages.
Yep. Okay, they're down into laser. Going to be able to do it off of that one. I mean, you're 169, you're already in the air, you're past the platform on the left side. Does kind of make sense there, but you know what Sandy's looking for. But really, Boosk really isn't giving him much to work with. Going to be able to live off the straight hit here. So now we're going back kind of into the neutral here. Good roll through, not going to be able to get it. Marcus playing so defensively, but he's playing very decisive in that defensiveness as well. So just, you know, backing up, giving Sandy the ability to swing, but he's nowhere near that swing until that moment. And the moment that he got near him, that was the moment that the stock went away.
Sandstorm gets to choose when you die.
Yeah.
Like, so you do get to play the game, but unfortunately, he dictates quite a bit of it. Boosk is, however, going to take over this game. 2 stocks to 1. Boosk only in the yellow numbers, doing just fine for himself, in my humble opinion, but Sandstorm piling it on real fast and evening this thing up, making himself untouchable, and that really just comes down to placement on the stage.
He really knows the exact time to kind of roll behind the laser. Side B not going to be able to do it, so here comes Boosk. The ability for R.O.B to cheese is definitely very high, but oh my god, just a follow-up by Sandy. Once again, I always expect for him to go for one thing, and he's going for another, which goes to show how much this player has grown with the character over time, but it is all the Boosk show right now based off of the fact that he's just kind of narrowing the center of the stage. The rotary arms is going to pick up Sandstorm here, so here comes Sandy trying to get the hard read on the air dodge down, but he's not going to be able to find it. He's not just going to back up into the center of the stage saying, you know what, let's just go back to neutral here. Going to be able to find the first stun, can't find much off of it. Once again, Boosk playing a defensive and decisive game. Yeah,
and what else are you going to do? You got to have Sandstorm come to you, because even if he does get those few hits in, like he punches you 3 times, all of a sudden you're holding 50 to 60%, something crazy.
Good night.
Or you just get raise drived all the way into the corner. Heaven's door almost slamming in the face of Boosk. But he's not going to do it. And here, let me escort you right on out. And Boosk going to draw things up at 1 apiece. This R.O.B might have just become self-aware before our eyes, Lyric.
Yeah, very, very good game from Boosk. Great stabilization. Saying, you know what, the moment that I come to you, you're going to have a blast, so let me just stop doing that. Being able to live out the rage drives as well. Really good on Boosk here. Really good spacing, though. I really like the way that he's playing now. It's definitely indicative of a more patient R.O.B, but it's, you know, it's a very calculated R.O.B. Yeah, no, he definitely knew. He's definitely getting out-neutraled, I think, personally. He is, like I said a little bit earlier, he's going for a little bit of, like, the unexpected option. And while you can go for the unexpected option, why not go for the one that will at least, you know, yield some percent? So, good on Boosk, though. We know that this is going to, just based off of this top 8 so far, we just had 2 sets go game 5 back-to-back. So, it's going to be a long one, folks. Make sure you guys are tuned in. But, once again, going to small battlefield again doesn't surprise me.
And again, the gyro does so much stuff for you. I mean, the great equalizer against such a high damage output character like Kazuya Mishima. Nair, last hit of Nair at that. Not going to carry you up and over, but finding some strings out of it. And a little bit of work by the gyro and the dare on the ledge. Boosk taking that stock with minimal damage, all things considered. But yeah, oh my goodness. Just go ahead and hold down and in and press low kick. Yeah, that'll sweep you right off of the stage and into blast.
Ooh, Sandy figured something out. He's figured out a way to kind of anti-air the Nair here. Not going to be able to find it there, but going to be able to at least get a couple hits on the platform. Once again, I feel like he's just kind of throwing out Boost. He's not really reacting to where Boost goes anymore. Going to go high and avoid the down air there, which is good on him, but can't find anything else. So the up tilt up air is going to send Sandstorm into the air. Boost going to go for the hard commit on the up smash. So this gives Sandstorm some time to return to the stage and begin neutral again. Good mash out. But you know what he's looking for. He's looking for the rage drive, and Boost ain't giving him anything to work with.
It's like, yeah, I got a rage drive too. Here's my throw.
Here's my rage drive.
yeah, hang on. Oh my god. Imagine R.O.B with a Rage Art in Tekken sounds cursed as hell.
Ew.
Like, this is this game's Mokujin, except not as cool. Hang on. So,
okay.
forward airs, carrying him over, just push him ever so slightly away from the ledge, get him fully out of his comfort zone, and now you're in triple digits. Do have Rage Art, but you can prevent him from using it as long as you keep his feet off stage. Getting back to center stage is priority number 1 for Sandstorm, and indeed is going to take advantage of that, keeping hold of Rage Art. So Heaven's Door may very well close on the face of Boosk to close out this last stock.
Okay, Boosk goes sitting at 0. Sandstorm once again in a position of to either, clutch up or, give us a reason that Kazuya should be banned. But you see that Boosk really just doesn't want to interact with the Rage Drive. I mean, this is what you kind of have to do. Ultimate is an inherent game where you kind of have to play a little bit avoidant sometimes. Sandstorm going to avoid the gyro toss down. So here comes Boosk on the ledge, not going to approach, not giving Sandy what he wants. And this is the problem. And this is how you beat really aggressive players. You just kind of ice them out. Going to be able to jump, though. Good air dodge, but the rotary arms. Yeah. What was that? Boost shook his head too.
Yeah, I mean, it hits you in the back towards the stage, and that's how you get sent to the blast zone. That's just physics.
That was cool. That said no one.
That sure is how physics work. So, this is the second stock that Sandstorm wound up taking.
Gyro went right through him too. Man, Gyro has had some very interesting things all day happen to it. Kazuya definitely. I feel like...
Yeah. You want to talk about weird hitboxes.
Yeah.
I mean, we were getting on dusty carpet for it a little bit, but, I mean...
I just could not believe that F smash worked and he wasn't even in the beam of the sword. Anyway, we're going to Northern Cave. I don't care how you feel about this stage. If Mercury can see on it, it's okay. So here we go, though. Sandy going to be able to get a nice about 80% combo start. 93 now. And Boosk is like, oh, geez, let me just get right out of there. Maybe even start a combo of his own. He's looking for the stun here. Going to be able to find it. And once again, not going for the confirm. You're going to be able to get the grab here, but that could have been stock about 2 seconds ago.
You might have heard about the one-winged angel. Let me tell you about the devil real fast. Been a shield. Looking for the grab, but Boosk deciding not to interact. Hey, I read ahead in the script, and a good choice. So, Kazuya choosing and picking their spots, taking R.O.B up to 150%, and yeah, sometimes it's all you need.
Sure.
Just a kick. I mean, you trained at the Mishima Dojo. Your kicks are going to do something.
Good mashup by Sandstorm. Going to be able to
take the first robot he's fought, I'll have you know.
Comes Boost up tilt. Up air is going to do it, especially on a stage like this where smaller ceilings. So here we go. Going to be able to find the nair. Can't find the gyro toss until that moment. Oh, here comes. Not going to go for the rotary arms. Sandstorm going to go all the way down there. Looking very, very scary. The up throw into the nair, but right into Sandstorm's arms here. Down air. Can't find much else though, so we're going to take it a little bit more passive here. Both players are very keen on how they want to approach here. I feel like Sandstorm is just waiting for these grabs. Boosk is just waiting for Sandstorm to approach before he hits the nair, and that he's going to hit there. But going to be able to hit the first backer that we've seen so far. Sandstorm forced to recover high, and still getting scooped up by those rotary arms, still living by a thread.
That sends you out. It just does. And yeah, certainly that sends you up. A little less of a dispute about that. But now Boosk, all of a sudden, one stock away from sending Kazuya out of this bracket.
Okay.
Sandstorm with a potential 5th place finish. Not exactly what I would have expected. And
he was seated a lot lower than what did. Honestly, this is a really good run for Sandy. Wow, not going to be able to do it though. So Boosk once again going to take some nice time up in the sky. Going to, hang out with the sun a little bit up there. Sandstorm going to roll out here, and Sandy just trying to find a way to get another one of those cheap hits. But Boosk is really not letting him get anything. 64.
SSBU, by the way. Anyway, Gyro couldn't get jumped over.
Ooh, 32. My God, explosive. But here comes Rage Drive. Anything could happen, Stu. This is terrifying.
A little bit of life stream left, and then it's going to get zapped out. A fight is about who's left standing. Nothing else. And R.O.B going to find their way through. 3-1 is the score for Boosk.
See, I'm contractually obligated to cheer for R.O.B. and Boosk. But I feel like that game, Boosk just really adapted to the fact that he's playing Kazuya. The problem is with these characters that, you know, kill you off of one touch, you just can't allow them to get that said one touch. So that's going to be Boosk.
I like it.
Wee.
It sounds like a Buick, bro.
What model of R.O.B is that? Is that a 1999?
Oh, yeah. That's a 1998 R.O.B Enclave.
Oh my god. Anyway, that's going to be Boost going on ahead. The only sole Jersey player left. Honestly, the only Jersey player here probably. We were expecting a lot more actually. MDBA in this bracket at this point, and now we're just seeing Boost and R.O.B just kind of carry through. But I got to tell you, I think this is going to be the best set of the night coming up next. I know we had some really great sets earlier, but I've been waiting for this match for a very long time, and this is going to be Beast versus Sauce Mario.
Yes.
Honestly, these two have always had really close games pre-quarantine, and now that we are post-quarantine, now it's going to be a doozy here. Sauce definitely going to be going Mario here. I know that in the past around, I think it was at, like, I want to say maybe potentially like ACU 50 or 60, that Sauce tried to pull out the DDD to beat Joel, because if you know anything about the player, you know that he did beat, or that he hates DDD. But I think Sauce is very stuck on the Mario here. I think he's going to stay Mario. Know that the Roy could be good, but I think he's had the most success with Mario today. Why fix what's not broken?
Yeah, the thing is, you know that Beast has a little bit of experience, especially recently, playing against Roy. And it's because, you know, Sabo is a decent player. Formerly
I beat him.
Formerly PR,
I beat him.
Will say, but you did beat him.
I beat him.
Sorry,
Matt. I have to throw that out there. Whenever somebody gets a lyric loss, you guys have to hold that one, because there's no reason why commentators should be beating you.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is. And knowing, speaking as a commentator,
we're all bad.
Yeah.
We talk about this. We get paid to talk about this game. You know what I mean? Like, it's not it. But once again, I saw
like Hazmat's like the only good player commentator, and in response,
and Charles. I think Charles is kind of.
And in response, they made Ken homeless. So like that's just what happens. Like
she took the kids. Ryu.
There's a tax. There's a tax. There's a tax for everything.
I'm just gonna.
I kind of like it actually. The thing is, no, and in terms of character development, because it gives Ken something to do other than, oh, I gotta chase Ryu. It's like, no, you get a little bit of a personal redemption arc.
You can get a redemption arc without getting your kids taken away, Stu.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, whatever. It's Capcom's choice, and I trust them more than I do other people in the FGC.
Well, he is going to be going Mario, and we are going to be getting started with, of course, the other side of Losers Quarters, who will be joining